Hey y'all, hey, we out here. It's humid and it's beautiful, and we just had a hella storm all day yesterday and overnight, so everything should be everything. But we finna see. I'm not gonna turn on the water because of all the rain that we got. Normally I would still do it even though because the things are in containers, but I'm not going to. Because when I tell you we got rain, we got rain. Everything over here looks wonderful. I do see growth on everything. I'm gonna put this back. I put this over here because I put that over there because I didn't know how windy it was gonna be. So I didn't want it to fly off the top of that. I'm gonna pop off the top of my lamb's quarters. It seems like it's flowering. I might pull the whole thing and just stick this in the ground. The bottom branches are uneven because I did take a couple inside for them to grow in there. And you know, if they do well enough, that may be the thing that may be my indoor plant, y'all. This is what Amara is doing. Okay. So in order to get more produce from her, you have to top her off pretty early, so it appears. So I am going to let this get much taller before I top her off. I probably should go ahead and start now, top her off now, but I'm not going to. We should be good on, Spider-Man should actually be good because, you know, this is the day after the rain, but they get those webs up fast, child. These are string beans. Walona. Oh, I see a flower on her right there. There's Rose. I might go lollipop her, or I might wait until there's enough for tea, and then lollipop her. I have my red onions doing very well. I'm now at the point where I'm waiting until I need them to come out and harvest them. So there's Kimberly flowering. Yeah. So my moringa's getting new leaves. Purple tree collard. Those peppers down there being great. I'm gonna wind up throwing them away because I have all my peppers that I need. Kimberly's baby girl here. BB's kids. Oh shit, I meant to get this to, oh, I have something else I need to send now. But that goes to my girl. Moringa. Harvest this branch. Cucumber. Full of flowers down there. You can't see it because it's really stocky. This is the stockiest I've ever seen this cucumber get. It's going straight up and making the tendrils latch onto itself. It might be a bit of a thing to get the different branches to come out and climb this trellis, but they're gonna do it. Jacher's happy. Not a yellow leaf in sight. Not a yellow leaf in sight, honey. But I do need to come out and prune some of the smaller branches to try and root them. It is well, I won't say very, but it's difficult to root. Let's see where that little fruit is. I think I saw me a little fruit bloom. I was gonna say unless it was a leaf, but I think it was a fruit bloom. Pretty sure I see it. Any more down here? Just that one? That's all I got coming, y'all? You gonna give me one Jamaican cherry. Is that what you're telling me? String beans. Share. I am gonna throw it away. I'm just still building up the gumption. This is so big that I thought it might be two doggone tomatoes put together. I thunk it. See, this whole set was supposed to be tomatoes. This whole set was supposed to be tomatoes, but they didn't pollinate. I'll know better next time. Look, this whole set was supposed to be tomatoes. Hopefully the other girls will do me right. Salad bed. I only see 2 of the collards coming out. I suppose I can live with that. I suppose I can live with that because, honey, they are fucking these things up. Oh, they are eating my shit, boy. And, you know, I know I can get several harvests off the callaloo and not worry about it getting too tall or just only being harvestable at the top, or carrots doing really, really well. I can't wait to see some orange at the top. I feel like, I'm gonna wait. I feel like I should be able to pull some of them and they should be ready, but maybe they need some more time. General salad bed has a mara there in the middle. String beans on either side, doing really well. I lollipop them so that they could be free at the base, and use the canopy to shade my salad greens. Yeah, I know that's brilliant. I know it. I know I did that. Yeah. Got me some purslane ready to harvest for today's eating. I didn't put any in dinner last night. I do that sometimes. Oh, my single red beet. These leaves looking good. They so big. That beet's ready for sure, I know, but I'm gonna let it hang on. There's Sunny. I came over here, thought I came over in the shade. Okay, I see you. This is purple sprouting broccoli. Doing much of nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Amara in the front, and I think as soon as she gets a foot tall, I'm going to top her off so she can do this up there. I'll show you why I'm taking her up there. There's Bina. I harvested her, so she's growing more stalks. String beans. Oh, here's my little starts. Had a few extra spinach. Like, where the hell's my little butter crunch? But there it is. As soon as these things grow, I'm gonna throw this whole pot away because it's weather worn by now. But here's Kimberly. Here are my onions. And here is, oh, here's the flowers up close. Hey, y'all. Oh man, that's a lot of flowers. Here's my Swiss chard, which I have decided to get rid of and not get rid of again about 700 times now, 734 times. The thing that keeps saving them is that they can be a good, like, even if you like collard greens, they could be a good substitute and cooked faster. They cook faster than collards. Like, collards take a good 45 minutes to cook. These take no time. They cook up like as quickly as spinach. And so that is the beauty of Swiss chard. So sorry to everybody that I turned my nose up at when y'all was planting your little Swiss chard, talking about harvesting and eating it. And I'm like, ain't no, they ain't eating that shit. You were eating that shit and feeding it to your families, and it was delicious, and I know it was. So shout out to y'all. I don't see the carrots that I planted coming up in between the older carrots, but I know they're in there. Here's my verbena. We'll see if that other one's going on. This string bean, this has beans on it. Look it. But the other ones aren't old enough, I guess. There's my cucumber that I thought was the okra over there. I angled these bamboos along the fence for the cucumber to grow. These are my snow peas. I also planted snap peas, but I think they didn't pop up. I think these are all snow peas. There's another purple tree collard. These are scalped, but they're growing back. The cabbage moths can't find them back here, so they're doing well, unbothered. There's Esther, happy. My callaloo is ready for another harvest already. This is enough to go in a batch of eggs. And oh my God, this is the biggest leaf I've ever seen on a purslane. From out of the leaf mulch compost that Mr. created for me. This is a lone surviving bok choy. I planted them a long time ago. before it got this hot. But that one wanted to be great. This I transplanted. I've never done this before, but I transplant a flowering spinach. It's ready to go to seed, and I wanted the seed, so I transplanted it over here. I don't know if it's gonna work. It keeps coming back, and then when it gets too hot, it faints and comes back. Same with this one, except for this one is not as tall, so this one may actually give me seeds. Weeds growing in here, so in about 2 weeks, I'll go in and pull all those bad boys up. They'll come up by root again, thanks to Mr. Leaf Mulch Compost that he has created for me over here. I'm so thankful. This Amara, I'm letting her get tall because she needs to tower above Cher. And Cher, we all know Cher is going to get real big. She's going to get about 6 feet tall. So I'm going to go ahead and let Amara get tall over here as well. Same with this one. I'm going to let her keep climbing and then use their top leaves for a canopy. And plus, maybe I can potentially get to see what they look like when they flower. These over here. Oh, there's JV. I guess she's happy back there. She's pretty. You cute, girl. Here's Cher. Girl, I'm hungry. I'm gonna need you to produce. I wish I hadn't harvested the side leaves on those other ones, because now it just looks like just a random stalk. But at least it's over there on the side, and I need that room. I need to be able to move around that plant. I need to move around those plants. So never mind, I take that back. I'm glad I did harvest those leaves, and I'm glad it didn't grow more branches in place of those leaves. The reason why I want to take her out of here though is because I feel like she's taking up a lot of root space for other plants. So as soon as my collard pop up nicely, I think I'm going to pull her, because I can't have her taking up all the soil with all the weeds in here. But I didn't mulch her because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I do like how the side shoots just boom, start producing as soon as I topped it off. I like to look at my tip cuttings, and I actually like pull them out and examine them to make sure no cabbage moths have laid anything on them. So that's my thing about collards, is that they have to be so policed. And although I learned to cook them now, I think that I may go right back to, I may even go to Swiss chard, y'all. I may even go to Swiss chard. But it won't hurt to have a couple of collards, for variety. All I know is that the Swiss chard that I made while I was talking about how Swiss chard ain't a good substitute for collards was delicious. That's all I know. I stand corrected. And Foxy, I can't get my doggone purple sprouting broccoli to show me something. And it showed me something indoors, but what's that gonna do? Look. Them things fucked it up. Now it's coming back because I let a spider web attach itself to it. So Charlotte wasn't gonna let no. Charlotte was gonna eat good as soon as a cabbage moth decided to leave a worm. But that's what I got for my purple sprouting broccoli. I planted 3, all 3 popped. Boom, the next day. This is what I got from this one. They grew so fast and heartily. There's Pep. She's getting some height on her. Here's Mr.'s money tree. I gave him a different pot to put it in, and it's happy. It's real happy. He repotted her, and she's loving it. This is the indoor purple sprouting broccoli. I've eaten 4 leaves. Look how crisp they are in here. They're so nice and thin and crisp. Presumably the way I'm looking at those broccoli, those purple sprouting broccoli leaves are thick like collard leaves, and indoors they're thinner and very viable. As a matter of fact, one of them I ate before we did yoga last night. I just broke it off of there trying to show out for Mister. Show out by my indoor greens. I broke it off and I ate it with dinner. Got my hosta on either side, and my, what are you, red vein sorrel in the middle. Oh, I do see another leaf coming up in the middle there. And I went ahead and stuck in a couple of oregano. Oregano, I wasn't able to grow successfully indoors before, but because it can handle drought, I'm going to see how it works in here. I'm learning that for my indoor plants, I'm going to want some plants that can handle drought, because less insects first and foremost, really. And then you only have to water it like every other week tops. And then when you do water it, you don't have to saturate it, you know what I mean? But just make sure it's watered, and then you can let it dry out for another 2 weeks at least. Go out of town, do what you handle your business, do what you need to do. Set it and forget it is the phrase that Mr. likes to use. So I do see a new little leaf coming up the middle. I feel like watering it, but I feel like if I water it, it'll be too much. This is where I just stuck my lamb's quarters. Just stuck it in there. Same thing with my oregano. So we'll see what happens. So far, so good. The only reason I'm still not mulching it just yet is because I haven't found my final plants that I'm gonna leave in here. Here's my yellow sticky doohickey, and it's gotten 100% of the, well, not 100%. It's got 99% of the gnats on it. But I also showed you my foolproof method of killing gnats in your indoor planters instantly. You're welcome. And I know sis that I told that to has the product in her house because she's OCD, and there are no OCD humans that aren't stocked with that product in their household at all times. You're gonna get a whooping. Schwack, 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 schwack. Whoop it, turn around. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look how big she's getting, y'all. Look how beautiful. She's so pretty. You're so pretty, girl. Madam, you are precious. Yes, you are. Ooh, waves are sick. These waves, they sickening, girl. Girl, you got Indian in your family. You got Indian in your family. I know you got Indian in your family. I'm gonna whack you with this. Waka, 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 waka in your nose. Waka, I'm hitting her. I'm popping in her nose. Pow, 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 pow. How many times you gonna let another bitch hit you in the face? Pow, 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 pow. Give me a kiss. She smells so good to me. You heard right. I said smells good. She smells good. I like to bury my head right in her neck. Just like her daddy. I like to bury my head in his neck too. You gonna get Spider-Man. Say he get to go outside and I don't. Fuck this nigga. Fuck him. Fuck him up. You get to go outside. He's a hater, ain't he? Oh, you the hater. You the hater. I love the way she used her paws. Like, look how, don't they look like hands? Look like she grabbing that with her little hands. She's so cute. You're so cute. Now, this purple sprouting broccoli, it gets the biggest leaves because this is apparently another little hiding spot from the cabbage moth. But look at this leaf. Look at that. That looks delicious. Not a speck of nothing on it. and yet no broccoli tops. This one don't even got damage and won't give me broccoli tops. It's my herb bed. We got it together. See? Opal basil in the middle, cilantro here, oregano there, and my violas in the front and back. It's going to be really nice when the basil gets kind of tall and the side branches and bushy, and the side branches bushy out. It's going to be real pretty. A word? That's what we're doing? I'm putting Amara right there too. I'm gonna put my Amara right there and I'm gonna top her off early. 1, 2, 3. Should I do three? Or should I do 1 and then top it off early? I think I'll do 1 and top it off early. And should I put it over there too? I might put orange over there. I might put purple orange over there, depending on how it tastes. We're gonna still rinse it off because we black. And I might wrap some lunch up in it and have it. I think I'm gonna have that for lunch. Wrap me up some turkey in it. I wish you could go outside with me. Be free to go outside with me. Cause I bought some bubbles. Bubbles. Look. Oh look, how pretty my garden. Bubbles Gardens. Oh, that's pretty. Bubbles Gardens. Ooh, look. Can y'all see all them? Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I think I'll keep these out here. Yeah, because these are the kind of bubbles that definitely outdoor bubbles. And if any of you guys, you party planners or something like that, maybe you guys can guide me on how to go about finding a particular type of party bubbles like that. Because like these are pretty much, most kid bubbles are pretty much soapy. So, you know, outdoors most primarily. But they do have like wedding bubbles that they got a rainbow, iridescent rainbow tint to them. And when they pop, they pop dry. They don't pop and get on and ruin outfits and clothes and counters and floors and fabrics. It is a particular type of bubble that gives the most perfect bubbles, and they pop crisp and dry, and they're beautiful. Beautiful, iridescent rainbow looking things. So if you guys, I presume party planners or wedding or event planners and things like that would know how I could go about researching, or tell me specifically what I need to look for. Do I need to look for, what is the word for them, is basically what I'm trying to say. Because I feel like there's a word for them. I don't think it's like soap-free bubbles or clean pop, clean rainbow, but I feel like they have a name where you can specify, I want the type of bubble juice that is not soapy. Help me out if any of y'all know anything about that. Yeah, but I'm not watering today. Everything's pretty happy. I would like to be harvesting a salad and flexing that for your ass, but that's not happening. But it's cool.